Hey, so this is our first book review. It's Final Fantasy IX, and we're just gonna go over some of the art that inspires me to draw. So we're just getting into the characters right here, and just they're showing how the characters are in 3D back in the day, probably 1990. Just showing how they are characters, and yeah, here's Dagger. I never really played this game, honestly, but you know, the art book is what drew me to it, and this is just some of the stuff that they just came out with. Some paintings, some character design, you know. Yeah, here are the characters. Yeah, this is pretty good. Some of the characters in 2D. Just painted, probably watercolor and some of that, so here we're going. And this is profile view of the characters. Yeah, here's more. There's more. Yeah. Character view. Yeah, some painted, some pencil. But there's a really good part coming up. They're showing the background. So far it's like character designs, so that all the characters they made for the video games, but it's pretty good, you know? Let me just see if there's any more things there. Now, here we go. This is like the backgrounds that they came up with. This is like, see, they don't really make this up now, you know, but back in the day, they used to draw like crazy, and with pencil, but you don't really see pencil anymore. Why that is, it's because, you know, it's faster to do it digitally, but, you know, this pencil is just an old thing, you know. It's not old, but, you know, artists tend to use digital because it's like quicker to produce art, right? But now it's just they don't really use pencils anymore. Sometimes they do, but not often. Not very often. You have the wash right here. The wash. Sorry, that's background noise. But yeah, like, you know, I remember first time I went to OCAD, I asked to like make a painting like this, you know, not a painting, but like how to use a wash and make it like black and white like this. But teacher didn't really know how to do that. She was just like, oh, just use gouache, and then your gouache is gonna like, you know, make it better. And I'm just like, no, it's not working out, you know. It's not really what I'm looking for, you know. So as I do a lot of studies by myself to like find out how to like sort of illustrate this way, because I was so inspired by it back when I was young, and I had to rebuy the book because they just don't have that. They just don't have the same art styles that they had back in the day, or like the art books are just not as like beautiful as this, you know what I mean? So I just had to like rebuy this because I lost it back in the day, and then I had to buy it again, you know. But all this inspired me, man. Like, this art is like the best I've ever seen. Nothing nowadays comes close to it ever. But it's like the best stuff right here, you know. Yep, this is crazy. I love all the monsters. The monsters are great. Like, the monsters are okay, right? But it's just the backgrounds and all that. Just magnificent. But yeah. So we'll get into the equipment right here. It's what they use: swords, their axes, forks, and stuff like that. So items. We're not gonna really get into the cinema, but can for a few of them. I guess, because I think people want to see that. This background was crazy. I used this background when I went to Centennial, but that was another time, you know. But yeah. So yeah, so this is Final Fantasy, and yeah, first review. Not gonna really have that many reviews on my channel, but you know, I'm just gonna just draw and stuff like that. But I just want to show what inspires me, like when I lose my drive. You know what I mean? I just had to like go back and just like check this book and like get inspired again. You know. So check out Final Fantasy 9 if you can, and it's probably $90 on Amazon, but you can get it for a good price. Go and get it. All right, later.